Saints Peter and Paul celebrated its 108th annual ethnic festival.
Yeah, the event features dishes from different areas, including cabbage rolls, burgers, tacos, and much more. Bounce houses, face painting, and games all available for the little ones to enjoy. Reverend William Bond says that festivals like this bring the community together, no matter religion or background.
Our event really is a great mixture of diversity. No other festival is going to have a mixture of Croatian lamb and sarma, crab rangoon, and Latin American food like we do. It's also the mix of the people really represents where South Omaha is today, and the fact that we can all enjoy culture, music, food, and games together.